Hi Pisces, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2018. This month I've laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your October 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here, Pisces, is the Star. This is spiritual blessings, answered wish, answered prayer coming to you in the month of October or possibly later on in time. Some of you are getting ready to travel, or you're packing up for something. You're packing gear up, equipment, or your clothes, and there's some kind of travel or somewhere that you're going. Some of you are going to have like an accumulation of wealth or some kind of abundance that's going to be coming in here for you. Because I feel many of you get some kind of rewards that come to you from some other kind of channel. Like, could be through somebody you know, through networking, through another job, another person, another business. But it's like you get some kind of benefit, blessing, reward, job, opportunity, something. And some of you Pisces may feel like you can't get everything you want in this situation, but it's going to be like 3/4 of what you want to have happen. It's like, I feel many of you Pisces are going to get picked or selected for something. So if there was some kind of group, organization, or club that you were hoping to join, and there were other candidates, you'll be selected. If you were running for some kind of public office or some position like president, treasury, secretary, in a club, group, organization, you'll be selected, or to sit on some kind of board, or if it's a contest or something that you've entered into, or if you're vying for the same like account, you will get selected, Pisces. And it's going to make a big difference on how you spend your money. So either it's going to give you more money and therefore you'll be so you'll be more freewheeling to spend, or there may be expenses that come up with this that then it's going to be a little more tricky and you'll be like not wanting to spend money as much. It's going to go one way or the other, just depends on your particular story. And some of you complete something. You complete something and then you get like some kind of reward, some bonus, something happening. Maybe somebody's going to give you a bonus or like a commissions check, or some type of opportunity because of something that you completed. Maybe you're getting a degree or a certificate or a bonus or an award. I feel like some of you Pisces are going to be showing off your talent, your knowledge, your expertise, and people that are important or in the know are going to be watching you, taking notice of what you're doing, like getting recognition from whatever you're putting out there. It could be an artistic project, it could be your work, it could be some written word, it could be something you created. But I feel like higher ups, it could even be in your job, like higher ups or people that can do something for you to help you are taking notice. The next card you have here is 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles to me means being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, and gaining financial gains and rewards from that hard work and effort. You are going to kind of be sequestered away, and I see you having to like burn the midnight oil, or be like putting yourself in a room or in a basement or in an attic or in a library or somewhere in some room where you're pouring all this energy on something that you're doing. You're really working hard. You're trying to finish something. It's going to be very promising, whatever you're putting this energy into, where you have to work on your own and really focus on what you're doing, because it's going to be beneficial to you in your future. You will feel like there's going to be pressure, a little bit of pressure. There's going to be a lot for you to do and a lot for you to complete. Some of you are going to get a raise or a promotion from whatever this is that you are doing. Some of you are going to attend a big party, gathering, or celebration. And this could be because you completed something, maybe you're graduating from something. But the party, gathering, or celebration could also be about something else, something you're actively into. It could be at your church, it could be at something to do with your work or your field of study. It could be a party at a school, at a university. It could be work-related. It could be a big corporation having a big party. There's some big event or something that you're going to attend. And for many of you, this is going to occur in October. Some of you could even experience this in November. And I'm going to say right here, Pisces, because I say this once in a while and I don't always say it, watch your recording of Pisces a year ago. What I said October a year ago could actually be happening to you now, and that is the nature of psychic predictions. Sometimes it takes a year or a couple years for them to come out, because you don't all have the same birth time. Even in private readings, it's that way. I also feel some situations are going to arise where you're going to be in a position where you're going to have to give people a lot of information. You may be directing them, teaching them, providing them insight, instruction, how to do something. Maybe you're a teacher and you normally do it. Or it could be in your place of work or business where now you're going to have to train or instruct others, or that could be something new that you're starting to do. And I feel like whatever it is you're doing, don't be surprised that people don't view you like the gravy train and everybody's going to want to jump on board. So there may be some people that think, hey, Pisces has the right idea. We're going to jump on board. They may be copying you, copying your ideas, copying your protocols, copying your methods, and then trying to make them work for them. Or they could be jumping on board your projects. Like, you need people to come along with what you're doing. And if they think, wow, he or she's going to make some cash or some money, then we're going to jump on board and we'll help them, and then we'll make money off of it too. Now, you have the Justice card next, and this to me is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers. It can also mean dealing with courts of law, lawsuits, divorces, but in a non-legal sense, it can mean things that were unfair and unjust for you in the past, Pisces, may suddenly become just and fair. I feel that some of you, Pisces, may find yourself in a position where you have to stand up for yourself and or explain what it is you're doing. Maybe if you're trying to put together a thesis to get a doctorate degree, or something you're working on or like in science, or something you're making or doing, you may have to stand up and say, like, give an explanation of why you're doing it, or support your hypothesis, or support the method that you're doing, why you're doing these procedures. Maybe you have to explain to a teacher, a professor, a dean, higher ups, bosses, could even be in the court of law. Maybe you are being put on the spot in some way and you have to explain your position of why you did what you did, or why you took the path you did, or, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to jail or anything like that. It's just like, but justice will happen here based on your explanation. Some of you, Pisces, may have situations arise in October or November where some kind of some kind of situation will pop up, and you're going to have to decide whether you want to take legal action on it or not. You could get into a car accident, and maybe it's a slight fender bender, and are you going to try to do something about it or not? Or maybe somebody's stealing your intellectual property, like infringing on copyright laws. Are you going to stand up against that? Or maybe you have a partner that's trying to take advantage of you, not give you exactly what you should get. like in a settlement of some sort, or you're dividing or splitting property and you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, and you're going to have to decide, am I going to stand up for my rights and say, hey, you know, I'm going to make a motion, I'm going to go to court and make a motion against you, or not? Like, some of that is swirling around this Justice card for you. Any type of lecturing or teaching or promoting of what you're doing is going to give you a lot of self-confidence. So if you have to make some kind of speech, presentation, PowerPoint presentation, give a lecture or a seminar, teach a class, anything like that, it's going to give you a lot of self-confidence to do this further, or just give you more confidence in what you're working on and what you're doing. I do feel like some important decisions are coming down the pike for you in October, and these decisions, for some of you, what you decide to do is really going to strongly affect the path of your future. So I do feel like October is an important month for you when it comes to big decisions about life path and career. The next card you have here is the Seven of Rods, and this is holding back negative energy and negative forces coming at you, negative communication. It can also be closing the door on negativity as well. Be careful of having to explain yourself too much. I feel like there's going to be people that are kind of going to be putting the pressure on you, maybe make you feel like they're putting you on the spot or backing you into a corner. Again, it's kind of like the explain yourself energy. I got that off of the Justice card. I'm getting it here, where they may want you to explain, well, Pisces, why did you do that? Pisces, why didn't you do that? Well, Pisces, what's really going on? They may be trying to get information out of you or goad you into saying something. I feel like you're going to hate that, and you are going to dodge it and avoid it all that you possibly can. If you find yourself in that position where you have somebody that's trying to coerce you or put you on the spot and try to get you to talk, I see you shutting the door on it and going, I'm not, like, I feel you're thinking loose lips sink ships. I'm not saying anything. I see you, I do see you closing the door on it. I feel you're going to shut the door on anybody that's trying to do that to you. Because I feel like you're going to experience irritations either around work or family members. And in some cases, for some of you, it could be both, especially if you work with or for family. So it could be both, but I pick up irritations for you around either work or family or both. Some of you are going to feel like, I need to get out of a situation I'm in and I need to revise what I'm doing. That could be in a professional sense. It could be also in a social sense, or it could be in a sense where you get put into a position where people are trying to get you to do things you don't really want to do, regardless of where that falls into. And I see you revising your, whatever your normal position on it would have been. I do see some of you Pisces asking for assistance and help and making inquiries. You could be making inquiries about a job or new opportunities that may become open to you. You could also be making inquiries of a lawyer, an accountant, a bookkeeper, all of the above. Like, you're making inquiries, and these inquiries are important. Whatever you're asking about has a great deal of importance. It's not like, oh, casual, I'm just asking some questions. You're asking to get some real clarity and insight on things that you feel are extremely important for you. And you know, you are going to get the answers you seek. And then when you get these answers, it's not like you're not going to do anything with them. You are doing something with these answers. I also feel you being a little annoyed in October. You may feel like you're getting jerked around by people, like people are treating you one way and then they're treating you another. So you may feel like certain individuals, it could be one person, it could be a couple of people, where like you feel like you're pulled this way, you're pulled that way. They treat you this way, then they treat you that way. Like you're feeling like yanked around. I get that for some of you Pisces. Your last card here of the 5 is the Devil, and the Devil is an addiction. It could be being bound and trapped to an unhealthy relationship. It could be bound and trapped to an unhealthy situation. It could be you have an addiction to something, anything, sex, drugs, gambling, spending money, smoking, alcohol, whatever. But it could also be somebody you're connected to could also have this kind of addiction, and then you're kind of bound and trapped in it because you're connected to them. It could be that. Anything where you feel like you've taken on too much, you're going to back out of it. Any situation where you feel like you don't like the situation you're in, a job, a living situation, you may back out of that as well. Be careful, be careful, be careful, Pisces, because I do feel there's a tendency here for somebody to be deceptive with you in October and using a little trickery, like they're deceiving you. So be very cautious of believing everything you hear in October. And this could even be coming from people you would not expect them to do that. Or maybe you already have thought, yeah, they're already like that. Just keep your guard up and be very careful, because I do see somebody trying to like pull the wool over your eyes or give you false information or be deceptive with you in October or November. You may feel also a little bit helpless, like you've had some people that are pushing you too far. They're pushing your buttons too far, they're getting on your nerves, or they're expecting too much from you. And anything where you feel like you are being deceived or like it's too much for you and you can't handle it, it's wise for you to reassess the situation, don't make any strong or firm commitments, and possibly back out or away from the people or person that's doing this or the situations that are creating these feelings for you. Also, some kind of exposure is going to come out. Something's going to come out of the woodwork, and you may find out that something gets exposed to you about someone or an event or a person, or like a person, event, or a situation. There's something that gets exposed to you, and what gets exposed to you, it's dicey. You're going to have to evaluate what you think about it. So I hope this reading was of help to you, Pisces, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get additional messages and predictions for you from my spirit guides for the month of October 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal readings for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and go to the videos tab, just click on that, and these should be the first video series listed at the top of the page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you've been interested in finding out more about love, romance, and relationships for you, whether you're single or coupled, you can access my videos that I recorded for up to 6 months to a year. Both signs did really go out as far as a year when I recorded the video, where I pulled 3 cards from the Muka Tarot deck for the couples and 3 cards from the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck for the singles of each sign of the zodiac, where I looked into love and romance for you for pretty much up to a time period of 1 year. If you're interested in getting those videos for download and purchase, you can click on the other link below this video, and they're also available on the videos page on my website, and I believe they're going to be directly under these October crystal readings. So you just look for that heading, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding October, Pisces, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.